Smoke a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's HighThoughtsTV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
So, you said you went to jail. If you can, the people that gonna be in the comments, they gonna want to know, like, what you got locked up for type shit.
At that time, it was for some little bullshit, some like the fuck it. Let me say, I was finding these little motherfucking little yas, little checks. You know what I'm saying? I was finding the fucking checks, and I ain't gonna lie, them hoes was gone. And at the time, I ended up, I was making a lot of money now. Don't get me. That's when I first seen the whole now. But you know how that shit go, man. I learned my lesson from doing that shit. I ain't never do it since then. You know what I'm saying? That just wasn't. I don't get caught. That's the rule, right? Try to not get caught, right? You get caught, give it up.
Right.
You go to something else, right? And that's just how I dealt with it, bro.
Nah, thanks. So, like you said, you move out to Houston, like moving out from, when you do make it to Houston.
I go before you guys. As soon as that shit happened,
yeah.
I moved straight to Nashville. I moved to Nashville. I knew a lot of people in Nashville now. Like for real. Shout out to my nigga, my blood nigga, Scoop. You heard me? He used to be off Bell Road. You know what I'm saying, in Nashville. Bell Road, that like, you know how it's Southwest, you know what I'm saying? How it's like Martin Luther King, Crestmont, all that shit.
Yeah.
Over there is Bell Road, that's like Antioch, that's the Southeast, you know what I'm saying? That's where it go down in Nashville. That's where it go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it go down, and I was hustling all through that bitch. And niggas fuck with me because of my hustle and who I was, and that bitch from New Orleans, that bitch from that, you know what I'm saying? And, man, I was on the interstate. Like, I was on the interstate a lot, like, just, you saying like, pot, what's on with your pot? You know what I'm saying? And you fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was eager, because at this time, football, I been gave up on football, but I got a destiny, just want money. You know what I'm saying? And I got a destiny of showing people who I am, like, that I got a spirit on me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even that, I don't have no bad, like, it's not no bad spirit, and people tell me this all the time, like, you might be down, I'll brighten your day up, you know what I'm saying? Everybody tell me that, so I guess that's why I'm saying I had a spirit on me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And nigga, I didn't see it, but everybody else seen it, you know what I'm saying? And niggas used to invite me to some of the biggest rappers to the thing, invite me, places and shit. Yeah. And then I'm like, damn, they invite pot, you know what I'm saying? Not even before the Houston shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, niggas invite pot, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, and I used to go pull up. I didn't care where you was at, what state you was in. You fuck with me, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up in the trenches. You had 100 kids. That's how I ended up getting in with this Houston shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care where you at.
So how, like,
I don't care what you're doing. I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
I was pulling up on me.
Being from New Orleans, like, moving around like that, how would you say you adapted to, all the different...
Nowhere else besides Chicago. Listen what I'm saying. Nowhere else besides Chicago is like New Orleans. So if you could live and maintain and watch your surroundings and live a life in New Orleans, like, just, you know what I'm saying? Just, if you could live day to day and day to day, definitely when you live over, you see 18 and then 21. At this time, I'm 21 now. At this time, I'm 21, what we did explain.
Yeah.
2021. I made it out. You know what I'm saying? I go places, I do shit, I made it out. You know what I'm saying? Now it's what I'm trying to do more. Because I was a young nigga. Pico, so it was like I didn't know too much. I just, whatever I'm listening to, that's why, because this is my life, so I didn't have no destiny. You ever heard somebody say that they felt like that they didn't have a destiny, they didn't know where their life was gonna bring them?
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying? I was just going with the flow.
Yeah.
And I was having a lot of money and I didn't know how to manage it. Feel what I'm saying? I used to see all the people I went to high school with, Pickle. I used to see everybody I go to high school with. And they used to be out laid up at their girlfriend's house, and they used to be at mama's house. And some was in college going to school, right? But I was outside all day, all night. 5, 6 in the morning, you'll catch me coming from this baby, I'm outside. And I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, man, my brother, we had the little foreign and shit, but then after that, we also had to go to regular cars too, you know what I'm saying? So, I didn't care what I was riding in, I was gonna make it though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So at this time, it's like, what was my options? You feel what I'm saying? Like, school, I said that was already cut out, right?
Yeah.
So when you cut the school out, right, what else it is to bring? You in New Orleans, whoa.
Yeah.
And then you moving around, you doing this, you in this state, how you surviving? That's what people will say. How you surviving? How you doing this? How you doing that? Like, come on now. And man, I tried the job shit, man, back then. I was hella good at it. Yeah. The warehouse, I did two of them. It was the warehouse. I did a warehouse and I tried the chemical plant. I was damn good at it. But at that time, I didn't see this. Like, right now, if I was anybody in the world, besides just me speaking this, besides Pot saying this shit, man, you doing whatever. Don't matter if you is in the streets, man. Get you a job. Get you a legal job or go own a job where you could give niggas a job and you could run everything. You know what I'm saying? Because the streets ain't gon' you could get money out the streets, but the stuff that you put in the streets, you can't bring that to the bank. Feel me? And I just started realizing that, fool. You know what I'm saying? So you could say I wasted like 10 years realizing that shit. When I've been with people and that shit, but I've been hard-headed, you know? Yeah. And, you know, I always looked at in the eyes of a mistake, you know? Like you said, I was adopted, whatever. But even if I only messed up one time, but this person messed up 30 times, it always was my fault or whatever. And I always took everything to the chin. And I just, whatever came with this street shit, I always took it, bro. Yeah. I ain't denied nothing. Even if, like you said, I can't take none of this to think, so people could have their own opinion, perception. They could lie about me, they could think, they could however anybody feel. Can't take none of that with me, I can't take that to the bank. But that going to somebody and drive them crazy too. If they want that to drive them crazy, they ain't gonna drive me crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But for the young people at home and shit, you know what I'm saying? For the young nigga, you know what I'm saying? Live your life. You know what I'm saying? But man, get you some money. It ain't about just, I ain't gonna never tell you not catch no hat. But man, go get you some money, man. That's the main thing. Get you some money. And I don't mean get you some money sticking a nigga up, robbing a nigga. Have your own hustle. Know what I'm saying? Have your own hustle. Find something you could do. Cause I'm explaining right now. For a while I was blind to, I was a damn good hustler. Don't matter what situation I was in, I made it happen. But after a while, you know, when certain shit come in, fuck, that don't last. It lasts when you keep doing it consistently. Yeah, you're doing it. But man, what you gonna do that shit 10 years, 20 years? Well, this nigga just worked on this real job for 10 years, got a nice 401k, even though you probably would have hustled. But some niggas, where I come from, niggas is hustling 10 years and ain't even got $20,000. Feel what I'm saying? And they got niggas that's hustling in a year to make 50, 100, whatever. But they got niggas where I come from, 60% niggas that hustle 10 years and they ain't even got 50 to show. Feel what I'm saying? Or car to drive. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even, and I'm a real one, I didn't went to them type of situations, you know what I'm saying? I had to reality check myself. You know? Yeah. So, I could relate. That's why I could speak on it, you know.
Sure.
Because when you don't come from the good, you gotta deal with the bad and keep it going, brother.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I always dealt with the bad. Whatever came out, ran with it.
Yeah. So, throughout this point,
you got a wood pick up?
Yeah.
Nigga, roll that shit up. Something.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, so it's a hole in that bitch.
I can see that motherfucker hole in that bitch. I still might could use this motherfucker.
I got some papers too.
And I don't do that shiesty shit.
Oh, yeah.
The young niggas wanted to start. I was locked up when niggas was doing that. They, oh man, put the paper on the thing, man. But yeah, let me get that one. I can't fuck with that one, Pico.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so you moving around, you goddamn trying to make ends meet or making ends meet, not trying.
Yeah, I was making ends meet. I was just trying to dodge the bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?